Okay guys, I'm going to go through the volleys in this video, and this is topspin volley, and we're going to practice all different heights because obviously in a game you're not just going to get the same height volley. So to start with, I've put it in the middle, which is about the middle of the SpinPro for a mid-height volley, which is one that we do get often in a game. So this is probably just above net height. So I'm going to start in my contact point. Now in terms of my positioning, instead of stepping into the ball, like I've done with a lot of my other shots, I'm going to start with my feet forward because I'm probably going to be up at the no volley zone line. So contact point, feet forwards, and then from here I'm just going to roll like I do with a regular forehand to try and get my elbow pointing where I want the ball to go. That's going to help me apply that topspin and get the direction correct. And you can see just from keeping that nice short action, I'm getting a lot of spin on the ball just by relaxing through to my opposite shoulder. Okay, then from here we're going to go from our ready position, contact point, follow through, ready position, contact point, follow through, same again. And then the last progression, we're going to add in a backswing. Now, with our volleys, our backswing has to be short and compact because the ball's traveling so fast, especially if someone has sped the ball up to you or if you're in a fast volley to volley exchange. So you may, in a game, not even have time for a ready position, but I suggest kind of practicing it with the progressions. So we're going to go ready position, mini backswing. Now for my backswing, I like to go with the tip pointing 45 degrees away. Okay, so I'm not parallel, but I'm moving it to kind of 45 degrees there, and that just keeps it under control. So it's ready position, 45 degrees, and then through to that shoulder. Ready position, 45 degrees, accelerate through to that shoulder. And as with all of your other shots, it's super important to keep relaxed. The more relaxed you are, the more topspin and the more power you're going to get on the shot. So once you've mastered that mid-height volley, I would then change to, well, in theory, you can go anywhere up and down the SpinPro, but for the purposes of this video, I'm going to move it up to a high volley. So this is kind of just above a shoulder height for me. Because I'm up high here, you can see that my paddle is sloped. So I want to turn the ball slightly so that the ball arm is matching the direction that my paddle is moving. So I'm going to move it from 12 o'clock to 11 o'clock, which will be 1 o'clock for a left-hander. And that's going to allow me to get that kind of comfortable contact point and then roll across the ball. So I'm just going to repeat exactly the same format. We're going to go contact point to follow through, then I'm going to go ready position, contact point, follow through, and then I add in that mini backswing. So the key thing here is to practice all of the different heights. Let me go with kind of the third real height, which is that lower volley. Now, when it's lower like this, you actually have to turn the ball the other way so it matches the direction of your paddle. So I'm moving it to 1 o'clock, and this would be, in a game, more of a defensive volley where I'm just trying to lift that ball back up over the net. So exactly the same thing. Contact point, you can see I'm sloped with my paddle, up to the shoulder, ready position, contact point, shoulder, and then the last thing is ready position, backswing, and then through. So you can repeat this for the backhand as well. So I'm just going to start down in this position. I'm going to flip it now to 11 o'clock. Exactly the same format, there's no difference, it's just using your backhand, whether you're two-handed or one. I prefer one-hander, so I'm going to demonstrate that. So I'm going to go contact point to follow through, up nice and high with my tip because I like a one-hander, up nice and high, and then I'm going to go from my ready position, contact point, follow through, ready position, contact point, follow through, and then the last thing is I'm going to add in that mini backswing. So I go ready position, 45 degrees, and then through, up, nice and high. Ready position, 45 degrees, through, up, nice and high. Okay, and then you just want to keep adjusting the SpinPro and practice all of those different heights. I'll just show you one more with the backhand. And this is kind of that mid-height backhand, which tends to be more of a flick position. So I'm going to align my body like so, contact point through. So you can see now that this is where the smaller mini screen comes in more useful because I'm actually rolling over the top of the ball and I'm kind of sending it more downwards into the court like I would on those higher ones. So contact point, follow through, contact point, follow through, and then exactly the same format, ready position, through, ready position, through, and then the last one, adding in that backswing.